Madness is one of those mechanics that make you question if you're going mad, or is it your opponent when you cast it for half the mana cost? Hey, I'm WeeCJ and welcome back to Commander Class, episode 139. If you haven't guessed, we're going over Madness. A weird mechanic that lets you pay half, or roughly half, the cost of the card by discarding it and bringing it to your graveyard. And in my opinion, a very powerful ability. The biggest problem with it is that there's not many cards that have it, which I really think they should bring it back. So if you haven't realised, today we're going to be going over the keyword Madness. But before I go any further, a quick word from my little sponsor, which is me and my little Etsy shop where I make t-shirts and hoodies in multiple colours and sizes for people to enjoy. So if you like me and what I do and want to help out the channel, please buy yourself something nice, subscribe, like and comment, and watch more of my content. So what is Madness? This ability is rated Madness Cost. At the time a player discards a card with Madness, he or she may pay the Madness cost and cast the card. Madness first appeared in Torment, and the rules of Madness were subtly shifted for the reappearance of Madness in the Time Spiral block, where the vast majority of Madness cards were black. The Madness cost is usually cheaper than the normal mana cost of the card, but the Future Sight set introduced a card whose Madness cost is more expensive than its normal cost. So what does this mean in layman's terms? Pretty much if your card has the word Madness in it, if you discard it yourself, or if opponent goes discard it and you have flash, second it goes into the graveyard, you can pay the mana cost next to the word Madness to be able to put it back onto the field. This is really good if you have a discard deck, or someone is trying to discard you and you're able to play the cards cheaper. These cards have synergy with discard and lets you play things fast and cheaper. It also works well with graveyard recursion, because then if the creature dies you then get to replay it again from your graveyard with graveyard recursion cards. But now let's look into the best cards with Madness. These are the ones that really show off the mechanic and how fun it can be. Cheap effects, sneaky plays, and plenty of value of discarding your cards. You get cards just like Embercruel the World Anew, Archfiend of Spite, Bloodhall Priest, Curse of Fool's Wisdom, From Under the Floorboards, Necro Golf, Welcome to the Fold, Shadow Gauge Archfiend. The best way to play these type of cards is with discard effects that you control. Plus with effects that when things hit the graveyard people lose life or something like that also really works well too, because it has to hit the graveyard before you're able to cast it. The best cards for these are usually in Rakdos, which is red and black for the new players, mainly because it's very dark and chaotic, and the whole point is that you're going mad that you got rid of them but they're still appearing on the field. One of the things I think they should have done is the kind of Halloween set last year with the whole horror stuff. I can't remember the name of the set from the top of my head. They should have brought Madness in there. I think Madness's biggest problem is there's not enough of it. I think Madness is a really cool ability. However, it is very limited on the card selection, and I do think they should add in other variations of colours. But what is your favourite Madness card? Let me know in the comments down below, and while you're there, remember to like and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff we always ask for. And as always, if you liked this video, I have the previous Commander class here, a playlist of all the Commander classes I do here, and a subscribe button here, and I shall see you all in the next video.